Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another brand new video on my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a great day as always, and welcome to day 3 of our daily upload streak, and also Merry Christmas because this will be uploaded on December 25th. Alright, so let's begin with today's video. So I just went downstairs and I saw a bunch of flyers that were, advertising a bunch of laptops and computers for huge discounts. I'm talking 100 off, 200 off, 300 off, 400 off. I even saw a $500 off discount on this HP computer. And it got me really thinking, why are they even giving such huge discounts? I'm talking, these are huge discounts. These are like crazy huge discounts, and I'm just wondering why. How are they even profiting off of this? I mean, obviously they are profiting off of it, but why are they compromising such a huge profit margin, and why are they so eager to get rid of these laptops and computers? Well, then it hit me. I mean, it's the end of the year, it's December. They just want to get these computers and laptops out of the shelves because they want to make way for their new laptop. They want to make way for their new computer, and they want to start selling the new machines, and they just want to get rid of this old stock that they don't care about anymore. It got me thinking, why are people going crazy for old technology? Really, just think about it. These computers were probably released last year, or at least the beginning of this year. So why are they still spending so much on current gen technology or last gen technology when they're just a month away from getting the newer model? And that's when it hit me. So that's why I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents on buying computers or laptop in the end of the year. So let's begin. So you got to understand, what are your priorities? Is it really your budget and your price, or is it actually getting the value technology? So what I mean by this is the thinking process that I go through when I'm buying a computer. I look at the computer or laptop, and then I just think of it as, can I use this machine for the next 4 years? Because I always like to think of it as 4 years, and you can obviously use it for more than that, but I just look at it as minimum 4 years and just think, can I use this laptop for the next 4 years? And if it is a yes, then if the price is good, so it's like an if statement. So if laptop or computer can be used for 4 years or more, go to the next if statement. And the next if statement is, if the discount or price is so good that you have to buy it right now, then go ahead and purchase. Or if this cannot be used in the next 4 years, fail. Don't make a compromise just because of the price. I know there are people, especially for high school, when I bought this laptop, they bought a computer that were half my price, and they used it for 2 years, and they just bought another laptop for the same price. So it's like $1,000 plus $1,000. My computer was $2,000, but I know that I can use this for 4 years, so it just doesn't make sense to me. Some people just think differently than others, but I want you guys to think of it like, make one time of a big investment and make sure that technology is future-proof than just buying a cheaper product with less future-proof technology and then having to upgrade again, which in the long run, you'll be wasting more money. So I'm going to talk about 2 situations. One situation where you would want to wait for the newer technology, and another situation where you would want to buy the laptop right now with a good discount. So let's talk about why you wouldn't want to buy first. So for example, this computer is the 9560, but the current generation is the 9570. And from the 9560 to the 9570, the only major improvement was the better CPU, the Core i9 was introduced, and the better GPU, the 1050 Ti was introduced. So 2 huge performance upgrades, but that only made one thing worse. This computer already has thermal throttling, and last year's computer already had thermal throttling, and the newer model also has thermal throttling. So in that situation, if I was to buy the 9570 right now, knowing that it thermal throttle, I would say no. Even if I was getting $500 off right now, I would say no, because I'm almost sure that next year, if Dell wants to keep having business, hopefully they will upgrade their thermal cooling system next year and introduce something like a vapor chamber to solve this issue in the 9580. So knowing that there's a current issue right now, knowing that I won't be able to use this laptop for the next 4 years, I would probably wait on it and buy the 9580. Now you're probably wondering why I can't use it for the next 4 years. I mean, think of it like this. AAA games are getting more demanding. My editing is getting a little bit more demanding as well. And with the projection, I would say, with the throttling that this thing goes through, if I hadn't undervolted the GPU and CPU, it would be fried right now. So you want to look at it in a normal consumer perspective, like an average Joe, without any undervolting, without getting any cooling paste. Can this be sustainable for the next 4 years with my demands and live for the next 4 years? And it's a no. This laptop is going to be a no. The 9570 would also be a no. So that's when you would just wait and not buy a laptop and get a good deal next year, or like a less of a good deal next year, but you would just pass up on this even if the price is extremely good. Because remember, the main priority is getting value tech, not the perfect budget. If you want to get perfect budget, I understand, but remember, making sure it's future proof is more important. So you want to start thinking a little different than the average person. Now, there are very few times where I would agree to buying the current gen technology. Even though CES is coming up and the newer one is coming out soon, there are times that you would want to get a good deal on the current gen technology. And the best example that I can give you guys is the Dell 7567. If you guys have been on the channel, you guys already know that I bought the Dell 7567. I did have some problems with it, but I did buy it. And when I bought this, I already knew that this laptop was perfect. It had a huge battery. It was one of the best batteries for a gaming laptop. It had a 4K screen. It had a 1050 Ti. It also had a subwoofer which sounded awesome. Now, I bought that because I knew that there was no major problem in this laptop to be solved next year. So if there's no problem in this version of the laptop, most likely Dell, being Dell, would never introduce something majorly new. So I knew next year would only be a slight improvement, so I just went ahead and got the Dell 7567 on a pretty good deal. Now, the Dell 7577 came out, the next model, and what were the improvements, you ask? Well, first of all, the battery got downgraded. That sucks. The next thing, the subwoofers got taken away. Everything else stayed the same, but just 2 of the features got taken away because they had to introduce other things like fast Thunderbolt charging and all that stuff. So they had to take off some of my favorite features. So when that happened, I kind of felt happy because I got a good deal on an old gen technology that was now surprisingly better than the new model. So those are the situations where you would want to buy the current gen technology, knowing that there's no problem, that you can use it for the next 4 years and you get a good deal this time. So yeah, that's just basically how I look at it when I'm buying technology. I don't just go to the store. I don't just see $500 off or 50% off and just pay with my credit card. I really do my research. I really look into any problems it has. When you're doing research, guys, you want to watch videos or read reviews that talk about the problems, because those are the people that really got frustrated with this computer, because anyone who had success with this computer are most likely not going to share it. So you want to go through the problems and see how bad of a problem it is, and can you tolerate it, and think of it as, is this problem so big that Dell will solve it next year? And if it is, and if you know it's going to be solved next year, wait for next year. So someone who's looking at buying a Dell XPS 15 right now, I ask you, don't buy it right now. Wait for the 9580 and just hope that Dell solves the throttling issue. So yeah, I hope you guys actually understand the perspective that I'm looking at it. I'm just basically giving you guys my 2 cents on this, on why you shouldn't go crazy over some deals, because some of them are too good to be true. Because these manufacturers or retailers are just trying to get rid of it for their newer technology or their newer products. So just don't waste your money on old technology. Just give it time and get the newer one. Unless, like I said, there's not going to be a huge improvement next year. So yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe, and also turn on post notifications to get notified whenever I release future content. And with that being said, this is Tech Alpha, signing out with today's video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.